Welcome everybody, I'm Absurdum, and this is Oxygen Not Included. This is a game I'm very excited to play. It's in alpha, so it's really early, but considering that there is a lot to do already and it's still a lot of fun. I've only really found a couple either buggy instances or bugs in general, so really excited to jump into this. I've heard this game be compared to a lot of other games that I'm not necessarily sure I would compare it to. Like I heard a couple people compare it to Terraria, which I wouldn't compare it to at all. But it's kind of like if Rimworld and Craft the World had a baby, but it had the dark humor and art style of Don't Starve, because it does. It's made by the Don't Starve people. I feel like that's a much better description of this game. But anyways, we have some people to pick. We can randomize them if we don't like them. I don't really mind Slow Learner a whole lot. Early Bird's pretty nice, so we might keep you. You have a high expectation of decor, so maybe not. Well, let's just start with this guy. We don't really like Gus because he's a gastrophobe. Actually, he can't cook. That's really not that big of a deal. Maybe we do like this guy. I like his lungs. Don't care for his expectations there, but overall he's not too bad. So we're gonna rename him. And what we're gonna rename him to is one of our subscribers. Now, I did this yesterday with him. I named him Murloc for him because that's his YouTube name, but he messaged me and said he goes by Fiasco. So, Fiasco it is. Anemic. Athletic. Uncultured. I do like that a lot. Yeah, we'll probably keep you. We'll rename you. It's another subscriber that I got. And lastly, this lady. So I do like Early Bird not. Slow Learner, I do not much. I don't really care, but let's try it. Let's just see what else we get. I'm not taking biohiles with that person will constantly get sick. Grease Monkey, Irritable Bowel. I don't feel like this is that big of a deal. He takes twice as long in the bathroom. I mean, sure, I'm sure it adds up, but I'll take it. I'll take that. Who do we want to name this one? 7. Now, if you're watching this and you want your name in here and you're not a subscriber, that's fine. Just comment it. I'll put you in there. I would just have to find a cool name. I'll probably just use a random one. The Underground Space Rock. Well, it seems reasonable to me. Alright, let's start this off. So we can kind of warp in here already. Now, a big thing, yes, we randomly arrived on this place. We don't know where we are or what happened. So, a big thing about this game is oxygen management. Now, there's a lot going on in this game here, but we'll take it slow. But I want to show you one of the key points. And that would be where we can and cannot breathe. So, obviously, blue is good. Red, probably not so much. There's a lot in between. Some places like right here, I suspect, is a vacuum, so there's no air, which will take effect. If we mine into that, it will lower the pressure of the air here and pull it into there. Makes sense. We actually don't have a very bad map layout. I like water being down there. One of the things that we'll start having to run into is producing carbon dioxide, either through just us or machines or whatever, but carbon dioxide, because it has carbon, is heavier than oxygen, so it will sink. So anything that we do, like sleeping or working, we'll really kind of want to have higher up, because that's where we'll spend a lot of time. Things that will either produce carbon dioxide or use carbon dioxide, I typically like to stay to the bottom. So that's more or less my beginning plan. Let's see what we can do here. There's a fair amount of algae. That's good. We'll use algae for all kinds of things. Some vacuums. That's, yeah, whatever. Some decent spaces. Try to map this out a little bit in my head, but let's start digging. The only other thing that's really key that I want to point out, this is obviously food we can take, but this right here is oxalite. It's a specific ore that typically I leave alone because it will just produce oxygen until it runs out. It will slowly degrade over time. The more surface area I have around it open, the more it will produce. I'll probably just really leave it alone for the most part. But let's see here. We will take this and tell them to start digging, I guess. Yeah, sure. Not enough material, so am I. Well, let's let them do this then, I guess. There it is. Make a small ladder. We will make some storage, because I'm sure that's important. I know it's important. Now, just like Rimworld, we can prioritize these things, which is nice. Not my main concern right now. My main concern right now, the first two things I want to do is really start handling some basic needs. We have food in here, so we're good on food for a bit. We have oxygen, luckily, so that's okay as well. My thoughts are bathroom and places to sleep. So I'll probably dig down here and make some bathrooms, I think. I think so. It seems like a gross area anyways. Keep the gross things together. I feel like that makes some sense. Alright, so these are made, but they don't know what to put in there. So let us... do that for now, I guess. Just in case they start finding things, we'll put it in there. And then the other thing I want to do is probably start making my way up here and make beds, I believe. Now I can just do that, and they'll dig it out and put it in. I don't have to tell them to dig and then put up a ladder, which is nice. Hopefully I haven't given them too much to do at once. I need to get something new. Converts algae into oxygen. It's not bad. We might need this once this vacuum comes in. We'll see how much air we suck out. What else do we have? Electrical stuff. Yeah, we'll need that here soon. Food maker outhouses. Yeah, that's what we'll be going for over here. And to make it easy, I might just plop it right down there for now. I will build a platform and kind of keep them out so we can dig this stuff if we want. But for now, we'll just keep it simple. We can always deconstruct it and move it around. And that's no biggie. Okay, let's pause it for a hot second. And let's start making these beds. Furniture? Yep, here we are. We also have to do things like manage stress and things like that. Hopefully it won't be that much at first. We don't have to worry about it too much. There's also decor to worry about, which is what I was looking at with the beginning stats. It's their expectations. The higher their expectations, the more upset they'll be when the place is ugly. Which there'll be places that are just ugly and there's not really anything we can do about it. But some places we can make better. But that expectation really adds to a lot of their stress later. So to keep them from having to sit around all day getting a massage or whatever, I'll just aim to have people that are better with their decor expectations or whatever might be the case. There we go. If they don't have a bathroom, they will soil themselves randomly. It is very sad. Nobody likes that. You put dirt in there because it's an outhouse. It's just how they work. What are you doing now? Medical cot? I don't know. Let's make another one just in case. One's in use and someone really, really needs to. And let's get going opening this area up, I think. Do that. We'll harvest that plant first. What else are we interested in doing right now? Not so much. Not so much. Plumbing is just that. I guess the generator? Let's see. Let's harvest that. And we will do that. I'm trying to make this spot accessible so they can pull out water whenever they might need it. I think that should do it. What else did I see I think I might want? I probably should get started on power here soon. I will probably put that over here. So I guess we'll start digging out that area. Let's harvest this out of the way first. Just start there for now. Anyways, back to the action. So this game is just a tremendous amount of fun. I cannot wait for it to be further in development, add more things. It's by the same. What are you? What are you? It's fleeing. An nocturnal scavenging creature. Fit to its mouth. So that doesn't sound good. It's going to eat my stuff randomly. Conduct seat. Why don't we attack it? We'll make it a priority. I want people to stop what they're doing and kill that thing before it goes away. It fought back, and we have meat. Huh. I've never killed something before and gotten meat. Okay, so the day is almost over. You can tell up here by the cycle thing if you can see it. Once it hits black, they get like 2 hours of the day to sleep. It seems fair and just. While they sleep, we can plant some things. That's fine, because we really probably do need one of these here soon. Even if we just hook it up to a couple batteries. Now, in this sense, it really reminds me of Rimworld as well. Maybe even a little bit of a prison architect. You have to really go through and do the infrastructure. But I'm a big fan. Made it unreachable. Well, that wasn't very smart, was it? What was that? Skill increase? That's fine. Valid construction location. That's alright. You poop. We'll deal with this later. I imagine it's invalid because you don't have the floor in there. See, now you're valid. Guys gonna keep working on that. That's fine. Do that thing. That is more than fine by me. Really want you to take these. Get them out of there so we can cover that hole up. The hole's not a problem. They just jump over it, but it bothers me for no real reason. So we have that. What else do we want to start working on? There is research in this game. Maybe it's not too soon to start doing that. We'll build a research station right next to this, and one of them can start researching, I suppose. Because soon we're going to want to start doing things like farming and things of that nature. Let's put you there. That seems good, I guess. We'll prep this out. And I've seen they can jump 2 tiles. So they should be able to get down there and sweep that before I cover it up. These poor bastards haven't been getting too much to do. And let us connect to power. We'll have to hook this bad boy up. And then we'll start doing some, wherever it is, research stations. Here it is. We just need a standard research station at first, but that's fine. And let's not forget the power. Then we have some research, which will be really good for us. It'll give us new buildings, more things to do, better ways to survive. Oxygen doesn't look too bad. I would like to get down here, though, I think. Really open that up. Did we just get something new? It's telling us we're not producing enough oxygen. We are not. That is correct. But that's mostly because we're not producing any. But we are getting more oxygen. Don't let it lie to you. We have some oxalite. We'll go down here and get some more this way. We have our ways. So, let's specify some research. The first thing, there's some things here. I can't wait for more to get added. It's going to be great. Also, the guys, if you've ever played Don't Starve, do a great job with the modding community, which really makes the game. So, I'm excited to see mods in this game as well. But anyways, things here I like. Mess table is really good. Reduces stress. Gives them a place to eat. But first and foremost, I think what's really worth getting is farming tech. It lets us grow things. It gives us the algae terrarium, most importantly, which produces oxygen from the carbon dioxide. Obviously, a good way to go. And we'll just tell them to research indefinitely. Looking pretty good up here. Get that out of the way. It's not really in the way, but we'll get out of the way. And then let's start thinking about how we're going to get down here. Can't keep going with that plan, unfortunately. So maybe we'll just keep this. That won't be too easy. Let's, I know everyone's probably all idle, not doing crap. Let's get rid of you. We'll tile you up. I don't want to, they have to be at least too tall for them to fit, and I don't want to dig right here. The water will start going down there. So let's do that. Now they have something to do at least. No oxygen here, huh? That's it's not good at all. Alright. Well, maybe for the time being, then we will build you. I don't like these things as much because they just produce it, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. What's really important is I want them to have oxygen while they sleep. That's when they stay in one place. And I mean, they'll wake up and run somewhere and catch their breath, but that really rinse their sleep. I do not care for that. Right, well, whatever. This just made a noise. I don't really know why. Maybe we got a new material or something to make stuff with. That's not why we paused. We paused for power. I had to remember why we paused, because I forgot. Drag on over. This guy's just feverishly going away. I like it. I've never seen this guy before, and here's another one. I've seen some life forms. They've really been kind of harmless, but that one fought us back. He was angry. He wants to eat our things. I'm not okay with that. What are you doing? Just walking back and forth? Interesting. We'll have to watch out. There might be more of this. And there might not be. There probably isn't. You're gonna fall. Let's not do that. So we can build tile, and we can preemptively tell it, hey, let's do this one first. I like that idea. Yes, stop what you're doing to eat. That's the thing that you should be doing right now. So it says missing foundation. But I don't know what happens. Does it slowly degrade? Does it die? I have no idea. I haven't seen anything like fall out and break because it wasn't on anything for too long. But I imagine if it doesn't, then at least some point it will. That's the point of it. Okay, so we got an oxygen producer. Put algae into it. It's starting to do its thing at least. We don't need those tips. Yeah, so I'd like to get down here and get that farming tech, start planting some food, and really start making some algae terrariums. This is where the carbon dioxide is just going to go. I can do things to help it come down here, widen this up, make it more gas permeable, let it come down here. But eventually it's going to come down here one way or another. Even if I just start doing things down here that produce carbon dioxide, and I will at some point. That's my plan, at least. Ooh, new person. So now we have the chance to do a new person. Now if we don't like him, we can't just shuffle to get more. I like his hair. He's a night owl. He destroys things. Interesting. So they can't dig. That kind of makes you out of the question. I need a lot of digging right now. You can't dig. Also kind of puts you out of the question. You're up at night. You can't cook. It's not a big deal because I have a person that can cook, and I'm not going to need like 20 people to cook. Your name is Stinky. You've never been invited to a party, which is a shame. His dancing moves are incredible. Yeah, they kind of already looks exhausting. Overall, he doesn't have bad skills. But we're not going to call him Stinky, mostly because that's rude. We'll bring back Fairfax. Fairfax is a good guy. I know him in real life. He's a subscriber. He was the first person I got killed in XCOM Season 1, so that seems legit to me. He looks nothing like that. But it's alright. He doesn't smell either. He actually usually smells really nice. But that's not the point. We'll make him this guy. So we will need another bed. Actually, I forgot. Oh, they actually assigned themselves. That's kind of cool. I remembered you had to assign them, but I don't think I did assign them. So they must have done it themselves. Sure, somebody will do that. Research seems to be going just fine. Almost there. Fantastic. Can you harvest that? Can you make it over here? Sounds like research is finished. So let's see. Now to get to these next tiers, we actually need to build an advanced research station, which I'm not opposed to doing in the slightest. But perhaps we should just focus on this for now and keep it simple. I like that plan. Is this unreachable? It does not say it's unreachable. Okay. He found his bed on his own. Oh, crap. So this wall was too thin, and now our water is all going down there. And no one's going to do anything about it because they're all sleeping. Well, that's not the end of the world. It does stall my plans for now. But that's okay. We can actually just kind of combine these two big waters then and make this a planting collection room for carbon dioxide. I forgot that water and gases, they're permeate through one tile. In fact, a lot of gases will permeate through like 5 tiles, which is something to keep in mind when you're around gases you don't really want to be around. Like hydrogen. Well, this stinks. This stinks a lot, but we'll just make them jump down there and do it. And it gives us a reason to I guess clear this out, open this up a bit. Yes, I forgot we did get new things. However, my place I was going to put a lot of these things is now full with water, so I guess we'll have to wait a bit. Till then, let's get a tile. Let's ladder everything up and prepare to use this place, I guess. No one's stressed out. We're looking good. We have a decent amount of food. 20k cows. 20,000 k cows. think they use about kcal each day. 1,000 kcal each day. So we're still pretty good for now, but we're really gonna have to get on food soon. Maybe just one more toilet. Yeah, maybe not. They actually look like they're doing okay taking turns. So let them dig down here. We'll open this up a little bit more. You know what? Let's cancel some of that. I think when he digs this out, that should just kind of automatically fall, become harvested. Oh, he's just going to go for it first. He doesn't care. Sand. It's kind of putting me behind where I wanted to be. Where's my carbon dioxide now? I just don't have a tremendous amount of it. And these guys are producing oxygen. So we're not looking too bad there. It's really the food I'm worried about. But these guys are still growing their harvest. Same with this guy up here. It's really the meal wood that we're going to be looking for. So I guess we just keep on digging. Fortunately, we'll have to dig that up. Otherwise, she's stuck in there now, which is a shame. Still emits oxygen even laying on the ground. That's actually kind of nice. So that's low enough we can actually start building there comfortably. I feel comfortable doing that. As soon as I can find the food button. Oh, these are shortcuts. I didn't realize that. I love hotkeys. More stuff and things. Big fan of stuff and things. What is it that I really want? I feel like it might be these things. Sanitation. There's a sanitation option somewhere, I believe. Yes. Sanitation sciences. If I would have only read, I would have seen it. Anyways, that's enough reason for me to pick that one. It's just hanging out, eating. Can they not get back out now? Are they stranded? It's no brainer. Might as well let you get out then. Oh, they could climb through there. That's kind of cool. I didn't think they would be able to do that. Can you not get down here? Unreachable. Why is it unreachable? Too much water? It's possible. It shouldn't be this. It must be too much water. Just a conundrum because you can't reach it because there's too much water, but there's too much water because you can't reach it. Do we have anything that we can plant? Yeah, sweet. Let's get started on that then. No, I'm not positive of the benefits of the other one to this mealwood. Mealwood seems a lot more hardy. It does a lot better with different heats and things of that nature. The other one I've had problems growing just because it really, it's always like too hot, it seems. And then it just decides that it doesn't want to try or live anymore and dies. And I don't know if it has more harvests, more often. Regrowth cycle 2 days. Initial growth 10 days. Yeah, so that must be it. Initials 5, regrowth. So it's got... Well, I don't know. I don't agree with this fully. But luckily we came apparently with our own seeds, because I don't remember finding any anywhere, but that's alright. We'll get these started so we can make food later. By make food, I do mean these. So let's do that indefinitely. If you have some, make some. If you like your mealwood, you can keep your mealwood. See, now you can come down here, so I'm not sure why this... Why is this unreachable, not this? I have questions. I demand answers. So one thing we can start doing right now then, while we're thinking about, is build this. This is where all the carbon dioxide will naturally come. We have some algae. It does better with light, so let's do that as well. Kind of like the floor lights better. I feel like they do a much bigger area. That's fine. That's fine. We'll put you there. But we will need some electricity. So let us... Seems like a strange route to me, but we'll make it work. See if we can open this up a little bit more. Building entombment. Hold on now. Oh my. That is no good. Jeez. The floor just fell out. So much for paying attention. Like I said, with the lack of underground, if it's covered, I don't know if that means anything. I think it just means we can't use it. Which, I mean, isn't that... Well, it's kind of a big deal. It's where they eat. I'm confused because I told this to take a higher priority. Fiasco's like, no, screw sleep. I got one more thing to do. It's important. So light generation increases decor. Makes sense. No one wants to hang out in the dark, I guess. But now they're sleeping. Do I put a light up here? That's what I don't understand. I'm not sure if that would make them happy if we just piss them off because they're trying to sleep. Why is no one digging this up? They're gonna get here in a little bit. Okay. Okay, they did dig it up. They just had other plans first. Which I can respect that. Alright, so what else do we want to start doing? Maybe removing some of this and putting floor in? They like floor better. I think they also like ceilings better as well. And it gives them something to do. Actually gives them a lot of somethings to do. I'm okay with that. Yeah, sure. How about that for a while I figure out what else would be good for you guys. Storage isn't looking too bad. We have oxygen, it seems. I have these things, they're kicking ass, taking names. We completed some research. I enjoyed that as well. Assuming I can click the research thing. There we go. So, I really like these two sciences a lot. Refrigeration, so it's whatever. But to do this, we have to commit to making another research station. Let's do this first. I don't feel like we're quite ready for that. How's this going up here? It's not quite yet. That's all right. There you go. Good job, Fiasco. That's the initiative I'm looking for. One thing at a time. Did we get mess hall stuff? Oh yeah, we sure did. How many is it? Four of us? Sure. 4 tables it is. You have to build one for each one. You have to assign each one. Seems a little silly, but it's really not that big of a deal, I guess. We'll make them all very happy. And if they're happy, I'm happy. Oop, new person time. I was just thinking it probably won't be too long. I like you just off the bat. You do not care about the decor whatsoever, but you can't dig, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Your decor expectations fine. You're a quick learner, which I like. You fall asleep randomly. I don't really care about that much either. Like, this guy is a mouth breather. He'll use twice as much oxygen, so he has to have really good skills to make up for it. And yeah, you don't. So we'll pick you. You look like Princess Leia a little bit. Mildred. The world's a tad too complex for this here Mildred. But good golly. Gosh, if she doesn't try her darndest. I like that attitude. But I don't like your name. We will rename you. It's hard because I don't know which one was for my subscribers or guys or girls, and I don't want to just arbitrarily name people, but I think that's what's going to come down to. However, my wife is one of my subscribers. So we'll pick her. It's Amber. She does not look like that in the slightest. Thank God. But we'll make it work. Let's see here. Well, I'll get planning here to make a new bed for Amber. And not a table. What it is. A mess table. And I think we'll call that for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoy the series. I'm really excited to play this game. It's just so much fun to play. If you liked it, please like it then. And subscribe if you haven't. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.